It froze. Oh. Alright, for my next topic, I was asked to do it with Kayla on relationships and how. Wait. On relationships, our story, and how to be happy. So, babe, how do we start?
I don't know. Is this going on YouTube?
Yep. Well, she tried to get at me, actually.
I just knew I was gonna fuck.
I didn't think she was, like, into girls at all, so I was just like,
She
whatever.
never asked.
Yeah, I was. But she wouldn't even look at a nigga ever, so I didn't know.
Everybody looked at you.
But you never looked at me, so.
Exactly. I can't give you all the attention in the world.
Anyways. So I never knew she was interested. Not even in fucking. She was just. But we met because of Rely On, which is my friend's clothing line. And they made me put on a shirt one day. And she came in with them and she had the shirt on. And they made me put it on to take a picture. But I never talked to her. I didn't talk to her that day.
No, she was being an asshole. You can see the picture on Rely on Curtis Lee on Instagram. I shouted him out.
Sit down. And then, like, she added me on Instagram. Or one of her friends added me or something like that. Right? Yeah. On her Instagram. And then she liked this confession thing on Instagram. And she gave me her number. You did.
I did.
You did.
Because you said you didn't have it. So I was like, well, here you go.
And I said something corny. What did I say?
You were like, honestly, I think you're hella attractive. And if you were gay, I'd get at you. You were trying to be hella slick. I didn't even write back.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
You were like, well, I think you're pretty too or some shit. And, like, don't be a stranger or something. It's I ain't right back. She wrote back. Definitely. And then what happened? Oh, we were just talking, and then we didn't even talk.
Conversation.
It was like for 5 minutes. The conversation was over. And then it was like a week later, the stand thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like the next week, I went to the stand because they were selling outside of our school, selling shirts. And she came up eventually, and she was being so mean.
Wasn't? No, it wasn't.
She was being so mean. She's like, you invited Jasmine to dinner. She was being a titty head. But eventually she warmed up to me.
Eventually she warmed up to me.
No, and that day we were all supposed to go to Pancakes. And
IHOP to IHOP?
Oh yeah, to IHOP. And I was trying to figure out what is up with her. Because I thought either she liked me or her friend liked me. I didn't know which one. And, you know, I was attracted to her.
I didn't like her then.
No, but one of you was trying to get at me, and I know which one.
She was trying to get at you, remember?
Oh, well, I didn't know that. Anyways. But I thought she was attractive, and, like, I was going to try to, like, flirt with her and shit, but I needed to figure it out first. But I didn't know, so I just was like, fuck it. And she didn't go to the IHOP, so.
I don't know why we didn't. Oh, I remember why.
Why?
Because it was late as fuck. It was already like 10 o'clock.
3 pancakes. And then we ended up going to a party together. Was it the night after? Or that night?
The night after. No, yeah, the night after.
the night after, and then she was already at the homie's house. You were already there?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, she was there.
Was I really? Oh, because I went with him. Yeah.
And she, like, they were all ready and stuff. And then we went. And then she was like, she was in another world. And, like, I was.
You were too.
No, I wasn't. I was just sleepy. And, anyways, she said a comment. Like,
at the party, like
at the party.
towards the end.
Yeah.
But no, don't let Jasmine fool you. Like the whole night, we were chill. We were talking the whole night. So I didn't just randomly say this comment.
But we weren't talking like that.
But we were laying on the couch with each other, talking.
But not like on each other.
It doesn't
like,
matter.
Just by each other.
It doesn't matter.
And she, I don't know, this was before we lay on the couch.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was. Like, I started laying on the couch with you.
That's why?
Yeah. Because she told her friend, she's like, all I want to do is fuck Jasmine. And then I was like, what did she say? And then her friend was like, she said she wanted to fuck me. And I was like...
She was trying to cover it for me.
Yeah, it didn't work. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Kayla the whole time was like doing this, like, when she lies, she does like, or when she's like it's not true, she fucking does this stupid ass grin thing. Do it. It's not that. It's different. But she did it, and I was like...
But she didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know it at the time, so I was like, what the fuck? This girl definitely said my name on me. She did. But I didn't know, and I wasn't going to ask, because...
I already told you.
It's none of my business. Well, I didn't know you like that then. And then what happened? Well, since that night, we kicked it every day.
Every single day.
We honestly wouldn't do anything. We would just talk and eat and kick it.
Watch movies.
Yeah. We didn't kiss or anything until
It took 2 months.
Really?
Because March, yeah.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't
yeah, your
that
birthday
stand.
weekend.
Yeah, but that stand thing was 2 months before that. We were cool ass friends for 2 months.
We didn't do anything, and then
at all.
Finally, I made a bet with her. We went bowling.
It was the worst bet ever. She was like, if I win, I make a move. If you win, you make a move.
Yeah.
I won. I win at
So I had
everything.
to make a move. No, she doesn't win at everything. She won at one thing. It was bowling.
I win at everything. I got you. I wanted that.
Well, apparently I won too, because you're right here next to me.
Anyway.
So, I said I would make the first move, and I did. I ended up kissing her that night. I was nervous as fuck, though.
You said you didn't even like.
Huh? But I was nervous because I had to kiss you. You could have been like, swerve, pause, JK. And then the next week was her birthday weekend, right?
Yeah. I was turning 19.
Yup. And we all went to this party at Casino Lounge. And we had fun. I was turned. And she was too.
Not really. Not as much as you.
Oh yeah. It was a cool ass night. And then we came back because I was sleeping over at her friend's house.
My friend wasn't even there.
But we ended up having sex that night. First time ever.
Ever?
Drunk sex. But you're not really drunk. And I was starting to sober.
I was starting to
up.
sober up.
Yeah, so it was semi-drunk sex, I guess. And then
She called me baby. You did.
this
You can't lie.
This was in March. And after that, we didn't really
do anything after that. We were still
Yeah.
like chill.
Yeah, we're just like friends. Like nothing
Like
happened.
yeah,
Low-key.
it didn't phase anything.
Yeah. We didn't start talking or anything after. Cause I guess she would give me hints, but I didn't get them.
Ever.
See, what had happened was
She was a whore. That's what happened.
I was never a whore. She just doesn't know how to give hints. That was burning my leg.
Where'd that fish go?
But then we finally had to talk about something. It took this guy coming around.
No. Okay, no. Before that, like, something happened at home with Jez, and she came. This one I, like, hella started liking her. Like, she was like, I need someone to talk to. And she came, because I live on campus. So, like, she came to the campus, and we were just sitting there talking. And then, I don't know, like, that's when I started liking her. Like, she opened up for the first time. You don't understand. Like, it's so hard for Jasmine to open up to somebody. Like, so don't even. Like, she sat there and she told me everything. And then, I don't know, I, like, opened my eyes. And that's when I started liking her, like, 100%. And then, after that?
We were still kicking it every day.
Mm.
And, like, we started, like,
we would never go to a party without each other.
Yeah, we started talking, like, more about, like...
And it got, like, flirty.
It wasn't, like, broad anymore. It was just, like, we went in depth, too. Like, our conversations did. Because we got closer. And then, like, I wasn't trying to make a move. Because I didn't know how she felt. Like, she confused my life. You guys don't understand. Like, she's the most confusing person in life. See, she's confusing right now. You just don't know what she's thinking. But she's, like, super confusing, and it took a guy asking her on a date to fucking Canes for me to, like...
Make a move.
No, for me to admit to myself that I liked her. That's what it was. Because I wasn't trying to, like anyone like that. Because... You know. But yeah, I was like, we were kicking it before, and she's like, well, I have to go to Canes. She wouldn't call it a date though, but
it wasn't a date. He was just like, do you want to go to Canes?
Anyways.
And I'll pay for you. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. It's Canes.
It was a date. And I was like...
So then you went my first date?
Huh? So
is that what you're telling me?
I'm asking you.
No, you are.
Okay, anyways. And then I decided to go buy her favorite flowers.
White roses.
And I was going to give them to her when she came back, because she was supposed to come back at, like, friggin', like, 8:30 or 9. And she never came back.
I didn't okay, wait, pause. I didn't do anything with this guy. I fell asleep on his couch watching fucking Monsters, Inc. Let me just throw that out there. And he fell asleep in his room. Just throwing that out there. Okay, go on with the story.
And so I was, like, kind of upset. And I was contemplating whether or not I should still give her the flowers or not. And I was like, well, she'll never know if I don't do it. So...
Oh no, but before that, I told her, I was like, I'm here, you're here, and we need to be here. And I was talking about, like, how much I liked her. And she wouldn't admit it, like, she was like, well, how do you know I'm here? So I was telling her, like, I like you here, you're here, but we need to be here if you're really trying to, like,
No,
talk.
She told me that I'm right here and that she's right here.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was saying I liked you more.
Yeah, but you told me I was like not even like I didn't like you.
I said you're like
Yeah,
you're
like you
here.
close your hand like that.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, so then how? What was the big one? I don't know. I did something with my hands.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
she was telling me that she liked me more than I liked her.
Yeah, and she still wouldn't admit it though. Like, she was sitting there like, well, how do you know I don't like you? Like, just tell me.
But this was like 10 minutes before she went on the fucking Canes thing.
I could have just canceled if you would have told me.
But we didn't know that was gonna happen. So, and then I decided to just give her the freaking flowers, and I left them in front of her.
In front of my door with the note that I still have hanging on my wall.
And what did the note say?
It says, "This is to prove to you that I'm actually here." He tried drawing the letter.
Yeah, I was trying to show her that I feel the same way. And she didn't hit me up.
I went straight to bed.
Yeah.
But I hit her up after, and I was like, "Thank you, that's so sweet."
Yeah, I felt like I got rejected low-key. I was like, awkward. And I thought shit was going to be awkward between us because she didn't feel the same way and that she was just playing around. And we still kicked it, and it was the same. Like, every time we kicked it, it was the same. Like, we were just friends.
Yeah, like never changed.
And then what happened?
And then my grandma passed away, and I had to go to California. And when I left, it's kind of like I came back the next day after the funeral, and she had to talk to me about something that happened at home, and I was in the car with her. But okay, by this time, Jez never really still didn't express anything about how she felt at all. And the guy, there was a guy that was hella expressing he would put me on his Instagram. He'd this is my girl type shit. We were never together or anything like that. But it was just the fact that he took the initiative to say he liked me and she didn't. So I wasn't gonna sit there and look stupid. So I was chilling with them at casino or at K's Odds, and it's like a hookah lounge, and we were just sitting there, and I guess we were all cuddled up. But I went to go sit with Jez, and he called me over, and I sat with him instead, and it pissed her off, I guess.
I was mad as fuck, actually, and I went outside to call one of my friends because I was like, what the fuck is going on? And
she didn't even say no, Kayla.
It wasn't my place, and I was just hey.
Sorry, we have a badass dog. Hold on, say hi, Kara. We're moms.
And I was mad, and I called my friend, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, there's no point in you being there if you're gonna be upset. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Cause she was she was laying on the couch with him.
No, okay, we weren't laying on the couch.
He was like this,
yeah,
and they were laying on the couch. Yeah. And we looked cuter together anyways. But, and so I was like, alright. And so I came back inside, and I said bye to all the people we were with.
All my friends.
Yeah. And she was still on the couch with him. So
I was watching her the whole time though.
I go back on I go up to her, and I was like, well, I'm gonna leave. And then she's like, okay, bye. And I hugged her bye, and I left.
I texted you what was wrong.
Huh?
Didn't I ask you as what's wrong with you or something?
Yeah, the next morning.
She got mad that I did that.
I did. I was going through stuff with my dad at the same time, so I just wasn't really trying to talk. And she texted me, but something had happened with my dad that afternoonish morning.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really trying to talk to her because I was mad at her at the same time. So
wasn't my fault though.
So yeah, and then me and her became distant after that. Well,
It wasn't really distant. We were still friends.
But we weren't hanging out.
Yeah, but like the hanging out as much as we did, like stopped.
And so we weren't kicking it. And I wasn't gonna say anything because it wasn't my place to, so I didn't. And then what happened?
I don't know. It's just somehow like we stopped talking. Like me and the guy stopped talking. Like it wasn't like we didn't connect type thing. So we stopped talking. But we stopped talking when I was laying. No, I don't know what. Like, oh, no. And then I would post pictures of like me and Jez all the time. Like we were like together. And I'd put us on like all the cute little lesbian sites and shit. And then I don't know, like for me at least, like feelings got stronger. And I started leaning more towards Jez than anything. But we still wouldn't like kiss and shit. Like we kissed before until she got mad, and then after that, like we didn't kiss and all that. But like I stopped talking to the guy, and it took that for Jez to finally be like, I like you.
Well, I wasn't gonna admit that I like someone when she's like kicking it with someone.
But my whole thing was like, I want not someone to like fight for me, but you know, like just like tell me you like me, prove it to me, you know. And then
so eventually, after that whole thing happened, I grew the balls because she told me that she had never really been on like a date. So I was like,
well, no, like even before that, like we started hanging out every day again.
Oh yeah.
And like everyone thought we were together type thing. Like we wouldn't talk to anyone else. Like I'd blow people off for Jez all the time. I'm pretty sure she stopped talking to everybody too. And then
way before she did.
And then I don't know how the conversation came up, but like I've never been on like a real date. Well, no, I have, but like I was never on a real date, and she was just like, "You just made her mad." Horrible mom.
She bit me. Go ahead.
And then she was just like, "Well, really? Let me take you on one." And I thought she was playing, to be honest. And then I was just like, "Yeah, all right, you know." And then, yeah, she took me on a date, and we went on a gondola ride, and we went to sushi, because that's like the only meat I eat. And then we went to the View, and like overlooked all of Las Vegas, and it was really cute.
Hey!
We had sex on the first date. It was it was great. But don't have sex on the first date, guys. You'll end up with her.
Alright. You're done with the first date?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had this long talk on our first date. Did you tell me?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
We went to the View, which is like somewhere where you park and you see all of Vegas, like all the lights and everything. It's really cool. Sometimes.
It's kind of where we have all our talks now.
Yeah, low key. And we had like this big talk, and like I made her tell me how she was feeling about the whole thing, and like I expressed my feelings a little bit.
And then she asked if, like I hinted it though, like that I wanted to talk. And she was like, "Well, is it just gonna be me?" I was like, "Yeah." And then that's when we started talking.
Yeah, we like on the way back, like going back to her
Back
dorm.
home?
Yeah, I was like, "So what does this mean?" And then she's like, "What do you mean?" And then she's like, "Do we talk?" And I was like, "Yeah, like just me and you." And then she's like, "Yep, just me and you." And I was like, "Oh, alright." And then we started talking.
By this time, everyone thought we were like in love and dating, practically
Yeah.
married.
Yeah, low-key. With kids and shit.
Everything.
But we started talking, and we still kicked it every fucking day, every day.
Still do.
Still do. Every day. And what happened after?
We kind of like, we liked where we were. You know, like people knew of us, but like no one knew about us.
And everyone was questioning it too.
But we would just say we were chilling. And then, I don't really, one thing got to another towards like a couple weeks ago. And we would make videos all the time. And one video, I was like, the only reason we're not together is because Jasmine isn't ready. And she took me on a date to my favorite restaurant like ever, Benihana's. And she like asked me out on a cake. It was cute. It was really cute. Well, on the paper.
This is what happened. I had to go get this cake before our date.
She was being hella suspect. I thought something was
like, alright, we were supposed to kick it that whole day, and my friend was supposed to go get the cake, but last minute she couldn't do it, so I had to like leave and go get the cake with my friend. And so I did, and I was ordering the cake, and then I came back because I had to wait for it to be ready, and I had to get ready because I wasn't ready.
So she got ready with me.
Yeah, and then the cake place calls me like in front of her. They were talking about the frosting on the cake. They're like, well, we don't have this color, so what color do you want? And I was like, and then she's like, what did you want it to say again? And I was like, bitch, what? What do you mean you don't remember? And I couldn't say it because it was a date, and then, suspect over here would have been like. So, she figured it out eventually, and then.
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
No, the lady did.
Oh.
And I made it on Snickerdoodle, which is her favorite. It was a cookie cake. So it was a Snickerdoodle cookie cake. And then
it was delicious.
I had to leave again and take the cake to the restaurant.
I was hella suspect. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
So I left. And then, okay. The manager there told me they could do what I wanted them to do, which was like put the cake in the middle of the plate and then put like "Will you be mine" around the plate. It would be hella cute. And then he was like, yeah, just draw it out for me. So he gave me a kid's menu, which turns into a circle hat. He gave me it to draw it out what I wanted them to do. So I did. And then like we eat dinner. The time comes around for dessert.
It was her first time.
Yeah, it was cool. But the dude cooking was tight. I like him. He was fun. Young. And then it comes time for like the checks and for for dessert, and they bring it and they like put a hat over the thing. So I thought that they were just covering it so she wouldn't see it till like, and they would move it. No. It was the thing I drew.
Her drawing.
The thing I drew in messy writing because I was late to pick her up. And they didn't write on the plate. They just put the thing on top. And then she's like,
I didn't know what the fuck.
I like look at it like, what the, and I like take the thing off, and then it had the date on it, and then it wasn't really saying anything because
I was like, is this you asking me?
It was terrible.
It was so cute.
It was so terrible.
It was so cute. So cute. And she got all red and was like, yeah, will you be mine? I was like, yeah.
I didn't get red.
You did. Your little dark eyes.
Anyways. So that's how we got together, and that's our story.
Long story.
It was a struggle for real. But it was worth it. And
it was.
So far. So she says. She's stuck for a long time. And then, what was the other question? How to be happy?
Mm-hmm.
How to be happy. I think.
I don't know.
Tell us your story and how to be happy. And a video on relationships. How to be happy? I don't know. Like, I don't know the answer to that, honestly. We struggle all the time.
Unlike an answer of why we're so happy. I don't know. Like how to be happy as an individual or
I think it's
like
because,
together.
Yeah, because we're talking about relationships.
At the end of the day, Jasmine like makes me a better person. Like she can make me or break me, but she chooses to like help me through everything. She's my best friend other than my girlfriend and my Dr. Phil when I need her to be. I don't know. She's the person that every girl, you know, like sits there and wishes they had type thing. And I don't know. We can talk about anything and everything, and we're never really like annoyed with each other ever.
We really do. Like talk about it.
Everything, like things you probably wouldn't even talk to your boyfriend or girlfriend about. You know?
Yeah. And like for me, it's like she's always there. Like we sometimes we do like argue and we have like those petty ass arguments and stuff.
They're so stupid.
They really are. Like dumbass arguments. But we like work on them because at the end of the day, like fucking up what we like have built together, like what we could have later on, isn't worth the like little arguments. That's how I learned to look at it, and like I would rather have little ass arguments with her than like
Anybody.
yeah, than like never have to argue with anybody else type shit. Not the J's. Come on. Okay, here.
Oh, stupid! She's gonna break it.
And so, honestly, I don't know how to like be completely happy in a relationship because we're still working on that.
Every single day.
But like, then how do you feel about relationships?
How do you feel about them? I think they're the hardest thing you will ever do or get into in your whole entire life. Ever. You have to be 110% willing to like be with somebody. To like want to do it, you know? Like I don't know. At the end of the day, I want to be with Jasmine. I'm happy with Jasmine. So I do everything in my power to like make her happy. You have to be willing to like not only make yourself happy, but like make her happy and both of you all at the same time. And she's a pain in the ass to deal with, so you have to like work with that too. You know.
Low key.
Love it. I have 2 jobs, by the way. Taking care of Jasmine and Abercrombie. Come visit me, buy something.
She's so lucky. I feel like I hated relationships, honestly. Like I really did. And that's why I was like bad and like feelings and stuff. But I'm learning to work in a relationship and not be so like
Defensive about them.
yeah, like cut like I was the type of person that in relationships I would cut everything off hella fast. And like it hurts. And like now I'm learning not to do that. Like you don't have to break up for everything. And I'm learning to try and talk things out. So we do a lot of talking.
We do. We really do.
But eventually we won't be doing that much talking.
At the end of the day, though, we're pretty good. We're solid.
Yeah.
Because like our communication's so good. Like even if I don't want to talk about it, she'll make me, and like I need that. You know, like every girl needs that.
Yeah, we built a pretty good relationship so far.
But we had a friendship first, so
yeah, we did.
That's really what like helped us out. Type thing.
And it wasn't like a friendship where you guys are trying to just like be together. It was like we actually had a friendship before because neither one was
We
expecting.
had no intention.
Yeah. If anything, we know what the fuck, but that's about it. We weren't expecting a relationship at all. Because at the time, like when we first started, I wasn't ready, and she wasn't ready.
I just got out of one.
I didn't, but I
Well,
was,
not just. I was like 6 months before.
yeah, and I was like still struggling with one, so. But the best things in life come unexpected.
Anyway,
So
that's our story.
that's, I guess,
Okay.
that was a long ass story.
It was 35 minutes. Babe, you talk so much.
That's you. But yeah, if you have more topics, let me know. I'll do them. If you want more videos with this guy, she doesn't like to talk, but I'll make her if you guys want her to talk. Right, babe? Mm-hmm. Alright. Send me stuff, please. It's summer. I have nothing to do.
Yeah, send her stuff so she doesn't go out.
Yeah, that.